Around the world, 300,000 children die from diarrhea and waterborne diseases each year. Lack of clean water is a major reason that sub-Saharan Africa, where farm stew is concentrated, has the highest mortality rate for children under 5 years old in the world, with 1 out of every 13 children dying before his or her 5th birthday. This was true for a young boy named Richard, who was living in a village named Mogogo. When Richard was a boy, he spent hours every day heading to the swamp collecting water that had been contaminated by animals and women washing clothes. He would haul this back to the village, and sadly, this contaminated water would cause sickness and death in the village. When Richard was a teenager, in 1986, the government had promised to put a borehole water pump in the village. This excited him as he wouldn't need to haul water anymore. But as Richard's hope of a well being drilled went unfulfilled year after year, the drudgery of hauling water and the devastating diseases that come with it weighed heavily on his heart. But there was just no way the rural community could collectively save the money required for a new well. Not when the average Ugandan rural villager makes less than $500 per year. Richard's prayers seemed to go unanswered. Until 2 years ago, when your generosity made it possible for us to send farm stew trainers to Mogogo. Then last year, your generosity made Richard's dream come true. After 35 years of waiting, Mogogo got a well. In a recent trip to Mogogo, a celebration was held, and we gathered around the well. As the cold water gushed out, the village women clapped and sang happily, and celebrated the water that now streams into the Mogogo village like a new Eden. As tokens of their gratitude, Dr. Sherry and Joy Kaufman were each handed a live chicken. With your help, change is possible. We've seen it happen in Mogogo and many communities thanks to your past gifts that brought farm stew trainers and most recently, new wells. These bring freedom from a life of drudgery. Without clean water and improved sanitation, millions of children are at risk of dying, and communities will be plagued for generations to come. Most importantly, drilling a well connects Farm Stew's central message with the people of Africa, that Jesus loves the villagers and wants their families to have an abundant life, now and for eternity. He is the source of all true freedom and the inspiration of each of Farm Stew's 5 freedom priorities. Seeing the beauty and joy of the villagers as they were so excited with water being delivered to their village would have been overwhelmingly joyful, except for the fact that there were 3 communities represented at the event that still needed a well for their village. In this local cluster of villages, only Mogogo had been chosen for a well, and right now there are 30 communities that are Farm Stew certified that are still waiting and waiting for access to clean water. Will you say no to this bleak future by saying yes to Farm Stew today? Will you help end their wait with a generous gift to Farm Stew's freedom from disease and drudgery priority? For an average price of $4,500, we can hire local companies to rehabilitate a pump or drill a new well. In these communities, that is only $15 per person to provide clean water and change the spiritual understanding of the community. Each one of these people have done their part and now are waiting for someone like you to place them in a position where they can help themselves. Visit our website at farmstew.org and make a donation today.